Let's just make sure everyone's on. All right, great. Well, Peter, do you want to kick things off?
Sure. Well, guys, it's now official for me, and I think for the team at the FSF, that you are our final four. I'm super duper happy. So, congratulations to all four of you for everything you did to get to this moment. And you're going to get tired of hearing me say this, but you really are on a journey. As Justin will tell you, you're on a journey with us. We're not going anywhere. We want to be with you for as long as you'll allow us to support you and help you move forward into the industry. And being one of the final four is really transformative. I can say that with some conviction. This next 6 to 9 months for you guys will be kind of amazing, especially in the months leading up to and then during the gala. So we're just so excited to get to know you better, to work with you closely, and to support you. And again, congrats because you earned it. And so we're just so pleased to partner with you. I'm going to turn it over to Elisa because I'm sure she has a lot to go through, but maybe at least we just want to remind folks of who else is on the call.
Yep, that sounds great. So I'll do a quick intro. Elisa Zanola, FSF's Director of Events and Special Projects. I'll pass it over to my colleague Farai.
Hello, everyone. This is so exciting. We love this moment, but I know a couple of you, Farai Samoy, head of Virgil Abloh Postmodern Scholarship Fund and Equity. Let's take this ride together. So excited. And I'll hand it over to my colleague, Marie.
Thanks, Bri. Hi, everyone. I've met the some of you briefly in December. So for those that I didn't, my name is Marie Coletta. I am the head of education programs, and it is such a fun journey that you four are going to be on for the next few months that will continue after the gala as well. So congrats.
And great. Janae, you want to do a quick intro?
Yes. Hello, everyone. It's so lovely to see all of you. I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting you face to face. So, my name is Janae. I'm the Events and Communications Assistant with.
As Peter mentioned, we are here for you all. We love what we do. We love, getting to establish relationships with our finalists and helping you all along the journey. So we did our quick little introduction. Other people that you're going to be working closely with is one, Tim Braun. He's an executive media trainer and coach. He is absolutely incredible. And you're going to be able to get really hands-on, one-on-one training of this is how you make your story stick, or this is how, you really present yourself in a way that you're going to be really, really pleased with, both at the gala and during that final four pitch event that we'll talk about in a little bit. All of us on the team are here to make this a really fun experience for you. We have our social media guru named Sam Todd, and you'll get to know him, quite well if you haven't already, and more details to come from what we are hoping to collect from you. Again, not a huge lift on, but has anyone seen last year's Final Four pitch event? It was held in March of last year. Oh, good. Okay. And you'll be presenting your case study or a truncated version to our industry judges. This presentation, this is your opportunity to present. And then after that, the judges deliberate to decide which of the four of you will then be provided with our highest award, which is our Chairman's Award of $25,000. So you already now, as a finalist, are winning kind of at least $15,000, which is life-changing, but one of you will then be provided with our Chairman's Award, and that's announced the night of the gala. I can just take a pause there to see Peter or Marie or Fry or Janae, anything to chime in on any of what I just shared.
I mean, I know, guys, this is a little overwhelming. Gabriella Caritha Johnson, who's a pretty renowned fashion editor and a former FSF scholar, Stefan Larson, who is the CEO of PVH, who's another of our honorees. We're hoping Law Roach, who's a stylist who you've probably heard of. Shannon Abloh, Virgil Abloh's wife, who is now running in Virgil's name, the Virgil Abloh Foundation, which is a partner of ours, and one or two others. So it's an interesting group coming from different backgrounds. They're super eager to meet you and hear from you directly. They will have all read what you submitted. And this is really an opportunity for you, as if you were in a real work situation, to go into your boss's office and say, I have this idea and I want you to approve it.
And then the gala, which is our favorite part, or at least mine. So you're going to be flying in a day before all of the other scholars. You're going to have dinner with some of the FSF team, get to meet each other in person, and just talk all things FSF and share your excitement. And we're going over to Kids Super's factory in Brooklyn for a dinner event there. We'll hear from Colum Delane, Kids Super's founder and creative director. We have a jam-packed schedule. We'll be starting the morning at PVH, hearing from our honoree Stefan Larson and some of his executives and colleagues. We'll be going over to WWD to hear from editors, fashion designers, and members of the WWD team. And I will stop sharing my screen. Any questions, FSF team? What did I miss? Oh, great. Go right ahead.
Yes, I just want to start off by saying I really appreciate how thorough and very thoughtful the information is. It's pretty straightforward. And I know Peter said it can be overwhelming, but at the same time, it's very exciting. It's such a blessing. It's also an honor to be in this room. And I just want to say hi to all the other finalists. My name is Quan, of course. And my question is, as we prepare for the next few months, where should we truly be focusing our energy to be the most useful and most coachable?
Good question. Peter, Farai, Marie, what are your thoughts?
Oh, this is a good question for
Yeah, this
Fry
is
to
a good
answer.
question.
Yeah, go ahead, Fry.
Kuan, so you're saying how can you use your time wisely, right?
Yes.
Just in getting to know you recently, I would say to be the most approachable is to be the most authentic, right? Even when you're meeting with Tim Braun and his team and getting all of the media coaching and training, they're going to ask you about yourself, right? Because yourself has to show up in the room. So when you're meeting with him, you have to be fully transparent, fully authentic, talking about your background, your successes, your challenges, where you see yourself in the future, right? It's also visualizing what that looks like because once you're on stage, you are putting everything out there on the line for a room of over 500 people to see and for you to get those opportunities. So if you come as you are and you come authentically as yourself, that will open the gates for more people to want to come up to you and be like, Kwan, tell me more, right? You want to be on that stage and come off and people want to know more about you and get to know you better. And this translates for all of you, for all four of you. So I think it's starting with authenticity and just not being afraid to put it all out there.
Thank you.
And guys, do not be shy. I say this too often also. I say be noisy, be needy. Justin knows, put yourself out there and be noticed, because you've walked up to that person that you see. You're going to be in a room. It's really a room full of, it's 750 people. And there are going to be people from the industry. You're like, is that Anna Wintour? Well, you know what? It is. And if you wanted to talk to her, meet with her, now is the time. So do not wait. Do not be shy. Go up and say, I'm Quan. I'm one of the top 4. And I wanted to meet you. And I did my case study on X. That really is how it happens. And so many connections are made that night in the room by people who are willing to, for I's point, to be authentic, to share with our guests why you're there and what's special about you. So really own it. Own the fact that you guys are the top 4, which is amazing, and leverage that in the very best sense, because I think it can lead to so many people who are affected by seeing you, by hearing your story, and in turn wanting to help you. Okay.
Okay, I have another question. So this is the very first time that all the 4 finalists are together at once. And I know you talked about, leveraging that we are the 4 finalists. So how would you guys encourage collaboration and mutual support while still maintaining individual excellence?
I'll just chime in. When you introduce yourself, Juan, normally in these meetings, we don't really have the finalists introduce themselves, which is kind of crazy. So can we just take a moment and do a quick Kwan say hello, and Kwan, mention your school, what year you are in school, what you're studying, and maybe what you did your case study on, just so we can all, you guys can get to know each other and start building that community.
Yes, absolutely. So my name is Quan Jackson. I am a junior fashion merchandising major from New Orleans, Louisiana. I currently attend Clark Atlanta University, and I decided to do my case study on Kids Super in collaboration with Legos.
Amazing. All right, I'll pass it over
Tell
to,
Kid Super, Juan, when you
Perfect.
meet him, what you did your case study on.
no kidding, exactly. I'll pass it over to Riley. How about we'll hear from you next?
Hi everyone, I'm Riley. I go to Savannah College of Art and Design, Savannah campus. I studied the business of beauty and fragrance, and my discipline was the business strategy case study, and it was a joint collaboration between Mario Badescu and North Atlantic Airways.
And you know, Riley, that Mario Badescu's CEO reached out to us because he was so excited that someone did a case study on his brand, and we had such a great meeting, and he's coming to the gala, and you need to meet him.
Yes, I had a phone call with him. He messaged me on LinkedIn after I posted
Fantastic.
my case study, and so I got to talk to him, and yeah, I'm excited to meet him. So
I mean,
exciting.
that is really it's hard for me to explain it, guys, but they really will be there, and they're there for you. They're there because they want to meet you. So I'm so pleased to hear that, Riley. That's exactly what we hope happens.
Mhm.
Exactly.
you.
And now let's hear from Madison Jade.
Hi everyone, I'm Madison Jade. I'm from New Jersey, but I attend Drexel University in Philadelphia. I study fashion industry and merchandising with a minor in Spanish, and my discipline was merchandising, and I did a collaboration between Marriott Hotels and UGGs.
Mhm.
Thank you. And Justin, last but not least, we'd love to hear from you.
Hey y'all, I'm Justin. I am currently a senior at the University of Texas at Austin. I am studying chemistry, but I have a minor in design. And my case study was the design and development. And I focused on creating collaboration between Vans and Scholastic. If you want to see my case study, it's like a little story, so you should go definitely check that out.
Well, good. And I think to Kwan's point, you guys will get to know each other super well from this process, and especially during the rehearsals and during all that. But we can connect. We've connected you all on email. So if you want to reach out and start a group text or something, if you have any questions kind of peer to peer, feel free, whatever you all think would be best support-wise.
And you'll be spending a lot of time together, the four of you, and invariably what happens is you four will become quite close during this process. And it's the night of the gala when they're announcing the winner. It's always the case that the four finalists are kind of hanging on to one another and really supportive of each other. And it's just, I know this is coming your way, guys. It's hard to understand it now, but you're also part of a really compelling community of 160 of your fellow students. And every year we see what happens. It's not just all these amazing people that I'm suggesting you're going to get to meet. You're going to meet each other. And that can be just as powerful, if not more powerful, because all of a sudden there's someone like you somewhere else who's on the same path, and it just starts to be really affirming. And we see that happening and creating such really great relationships. So again, I'm excited for that to start when you're here in New York.
Amazing. Well, if anyone has any other questions, we are available. Each of the FSF team has their Oh, Kwan, go ahead.
Peter told me be inquisitive, so I've been inquisitive.
We
So
love it.
this is more so a two-part question. What excites you guys most about this finalist group, and what do you guys hope as the FSF team we feel walking away from this experience, regardless of the outcome?
I can chime in on what I would personally hope, and what I know I've heard from other finalists. The training that you're going to get through this process with Tim as a media coach, with our script writer, with our production team, with us as an FSF team, your presentation skills will be something that you will feel really confident in, and will be extremely advanced when it comes to anyone I would say that would be kind of your colleague, which I think is something that is going to last you a lifetime and be something that serves you really well. So that's one piece that I know from past finalists that they have been really grateful for is, oh, I just was able to share my story in a room full of 750 people and I actually loved it and I actually nailed it. And now there's nothing I can't do. So I think that confidence and that skill is going to be something that is a very, very valuable takeaway. But Peter, Marie, Farai, Janae, what are other thoughts?
I'm just going to jump in real quick. So to Elisa's point, the other thing that I think is so special about this group is the friendships that you will build among the four of you, and it will be lasting for a long time. There's out of 160, only four of you have this experience, and you'll support one another throughout that experience. There might be times where you feel stressed, or you might feel like you wish you could pick something up faster, but you're all going through this together. And by the time of the gala, trust us, it will be perfect. So support one another in this journey and stay in touch with each other even afterwards. Also, to your schools all know that you are a finalist. That's a pretty big deal, especially with our educators. So socialize it on campus, especially when it comes time for your pitch event. You know, maybe there are students, there's friends in your classes that might want to tune in and learn more about this and see what you have to present. So just enjoy it as much as you can, because it will be memorable for sure.
Absolutely. And I'll just add just one point. I think for all of us, one of the things that we love seeing is how far you go in the industry. Like, you all are in such a special and unique place. And when we think about our past Final Four finalists, they've gone on to do great things and been really successful in the industry, right? So for all of us, it's where's Kwan, Madison Jade, Riley, Justin, like where are you all going to be in 5 years? And we follow you all the way through. So that's something that we definitely look forward to.
And I look forward to after the four of you present, but invariably the night of the gala, people coming up to me and saying, oh my gosh, these scholars are so amazing. I had no idea. And like, I know it's coming, guys, and I know you're going to deliver on that promise. And I just think it will be such a good moment for you all, as well as it is for me personally when I'm approached that way. But it's all coming, and savor it and enjoy it and work it in the very best sense of what that means, because it's a unique opportunity that I'm just so pleased we're able to work with you on.
All right, well, thank you all so much for your time. We're standing by. I'm going to circulate the agenda that we reviewed, and if you have any other questions, let us know. But more to come, and congratulations again. All right, bye everyone.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
thank you.